While the latest fashion in the world of smartphones is 120Hz screens and 90Hz are becoming not too impressive but at least more common, what's definitely can't be surprised with such numbers is the gaming PC market. You can find 144Hz screens not only in desktop monitors but also in laptops, and in general high refresh rate is more and more accessible each year. Today I'll tell you about TUF Gaming VG279QM 27-inch monitor for gamers with 280Hz. Welcome to Tech Fellas, my name is Bogdan and let's take into it. Starting from a quick look at the design, the back panel is made of plastic, however a truly good plastic. It's nice not only because it has matte finish, but also because ASUS created it in a gaming style so that the monitor doesn't look gloomy from behind. Similar cyberpunk notches can be seen on the standing platform, but as you notice, such accents are not overwhelming. I personally like that resulting balance in style. One of the key outer look elements is the stand. From the outside it is covered with the same plastic as the back of the monitor, but inside it is entirely made of metal. As a result, we get both stable and rigid construction. For example, you can forget about situation when you've just set the correct position on the monitor and it starts springing back. Actually, for more adjusting options, it has all possible degrees of freedom. The monitor can be tilted, moved in height, rotated around the axis of the stand, and even change the landscape orientation to a portrait one. What about hanging on the wall? Even this can be done after removing the stand, behind which you will find a platform for VESA fastening. There are two HDMI 2.0 ports and DisplayPort 1.2, by means of which you can connect signal sources. There is also a headphone jack. You know what for. Now it's time for some serious stuff. In front of you is 27-inch 1080p IPS display with an aspect ratio of 16:9, a maximum brightness of 400 nits, contrast of 1000:1, matte finish and 95% sRGB coverage. Given the overclocking, the image refresh rate can reach 1080Hz with a response time of 1 millisecond. FreeSync and G-Sync are in the system, but an important fact is that there is no hardware chip, therefore by far you will need to enable synchronization by yourself in graphic settings. There is HDR10 that is certified according to Display HDR 400 standard, to make sure that there are no heavy distortions when watching content in this mode. I do enjoy looking at colors on this monitor, as they are truly correct, especially by the gaming standards. There are no visually significant flaws, black color is really black, not a mix of gray and blue for instance. The default setting gives quite saturated picture, but this can be fixed. The basic options of color adjustment are determined by presets named after the genres of popular games. Beware, as depending on the preset choices, some parameters may become blocked, so it may take some time in the company of a tambourine and the music from the hood to set what exactly you want. Speaking of brightness, it fulfills the screen normally but without noticeable glares and separate spots. Viewing angles by the standards of IPS are good indeed, and if to judge after the VA displays, I would even say this element is celestial here. In general, if not hunting for fake idols, it is more than real to work with graphics and videos on the screen. Yes, there are monitors perfectly calibrated straight from the factory, but first of all, you can do that with your bare hands, and secondly, even in stock, it is close to awesome. In addition to the high refresh rate, a clear and wildly smooth picture and synchronization, to the delight of gamers, ASUS made up a lot of cool stuff. For example, using this monitor you can cheat and zoom the picture at the scope in shooters, or display rough FPS number without the need of buying special software. Also in settings there is a shadow boost. How does it work? Quite simple. Remember highlighting shadows in Photoshop? Well, basically this is the same process in here. In games that sometimes make fun hiding some important garbage in dark tunnels or corners, this is kinda a salvation. Among the good things, I'll also note a quick adjustment of white balance and turning on the blue filter. Of the unhappy things though, the brightness setting range is narrow here, which means it has a pretty high lowest point. An important fact, the monitor has a non-flickering backlight, and this is literally felt, because my eyes got tired of the screen only when using the maximum of the offered hertz number. Among the additional units there are speakers, but frankly they are only suitable for checking whether the source is connected correctly, cause the volume and the sound quality are not really encouraging. I mean, it will be enough to watch TV series in silence, but these speakers won't let you dive deep into the gaming atmosphere, and to be honest, I don't think they should. Headphones for true gamers. Now we are talking. Summarizing the stuff: ASUS TUF VG279QM. If not the first, then definitely one of the first and not many monitors with 280Hz. It costs almost twice as much as budget 27-inch IPS competitors, however, offers twice as high refresh rate, supporting synchronization technologies, and completely adequate calibration straight out of the box. Whether some monitors from AOC offer the same things, except for the refresh rate, but for even less money, I'm not sure. In any case, TUF is not the brand that lines pockets with gold just for the logo, and I don't believe that soon someone will start selling a complete analog for more tasty price. In any case, in the description box below you will find the links to the internet stores where you can buy this monitor, and if you like this video, then why not to support our channel by subscribing to it, hitting the like button, ringing the bell to stay tuned for more cool content. My thanks for watching, and cheers!